Hello, Mr. Wallace. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. How are your kids?
They're good.
And your wife?
She's good.
All right, awesome. So we got about 25 minutes of talk, and from what I understand, you have some concerns about your diabetic test results. Tell me about what concerns you have.
I don't know. My doctor wanted me to come see you. He told me I needed to start losing weight and exercising. I've always been on the heavier side. I eat what I want and I don't exercise. However, I've generally always been in good health. My mother and father died from complications of diabetes, so genetically he probably thinks I'll end up like them. Do we have to talk about this today?
Well, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You mentioned diabetic complications, family history, losing weight, and exercise. And that's a lot to talk about. But this time is yours. So what concerns you the most?
Well, he keeps telling me I need to lose weight and start exercising.
Well, how do you feel about your current weight and physical activity?
I don't really think I'm fat. As for exercise, I do enough of that at work. I work in a restaurant, so I'm on my feet all day.
Well, it's good to hear that you have a positive self-image. How do you think weight and exercise link with diabetes?
When my parents had high sugars, losing weight and exercising seemed to help bring those levels down.
You're right. Eating right and exercising does help your body become more sensitive to insulin. Um, this allows your body to use insulin better, whereas in diabetes, you're not able to use insulin effectively. Insulin lowers your sugar levels. You had a glucose tolerance test to check your sugar levels, and the test came back abnormally high.
Yeah, something like that. What does a high number mean? I don't have diabetes, do I?
No, not yet. I have the results here, and a normal value is between 140 milligrams per deciliters and 200 milligrams per deciliters. And your result is at 190 milligrams per deciliters, which is high. Um, which also means you have an impaired glucose tolerance. This is the stage right before you actually get diabetes. And it can lead to type 2 diabetes, which is when the pancreas does not secrete enough insulin or the body cells are resistant to what insulin is supposed to do, which is bring your blood sugar levels down. If your sugar level remains within those high levels over time, it can cause a series of events in your body that can lead to diabetes and its complications, like what your parents had, and possibly even heart disease.
Well, I don't want diabetes.
Your risk is higher for diabetes because of your elevated sugar levels, your family history, being overweight, and not exercising. Changing your diet and losing some weight are things you can do to help reduce your risk.
That's just too many things you're telling me. I can't change who I am.
You're right. You can't change the things that physically make you who you are, but there are some things you can do to lower the risk of getting diabetes. What do you think you can change?
I guess I can start eating less and maybe watching what I eat instead of eating so much junk. And I can start exercising. Does that mean I won't get diabetes?
There are no guarantees, but we know that changing diet and exercising more does help. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being not important and 10 being most important, how would you rate your importance of doing something about your diabetes risk?
I guess an 8.
That's pretty high. So then making a change is important to you?
Yes, I don't want diabetes.
Good. So I can email you a couple pamphlets on what to do to help reduce your risk of diabetes. Sound good?
Mhm.
All right. Nice speaking with you today.